All right, Lorenzo J. Reyna with Lee Central Coast News. Got two big superstars from Santa Ynez. Had a huge year last year. Unfortunately, they fell short of the playoffs, but after talking to Coach Josh McClurg, these guys sound like they're more motivated than ever to get back on that football field. Jasper, starting with you, I mean, do the memories of going 8-2, not making the playoffs, does it still stay fresh in your guys' head?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always kind of a bummer, just like knowing that you could have made it, but it just got cut short. Well, but we're hoping that it'll happen.
What about you, Gabe?
Of course, it's still fresh in my mind, but we're moving on. That's in the past, and we're ready to go back at it this year.
Not only that, I mean, you guys are breaking in a new quarterback. I mean, having to replace Mike McCoy, but how's that transition gone? And I mean, is it kind of similar to what Mike brought to the table as well?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Mike was like a big star. Like he could run and kind of do it all. And I mean, Dusty, he's a really good quarterback. Can throw like about the same, a little less like mobile, a little smaller, but he still got everything we need.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Jasper on that. He's definitely not as big, of course, but he does have a great arm, and that's the one great qualities about him. And he's very smart. He'll know where everybody is. He'll read the defense very well. And then also I've like grown up with him. We've grown up with him. We played YFL with him, so we probably have a good connection.
Yeah. You know, talk a little bit more about the receivers of Santa Ynez. I mean, you guys feel like your guys are probably the biggest sleepers in this area. I mean, that opponents maybe tend to underestimate you guys a little bit.
I mean, I guess so. There's like everyone around here is kind of we all got pretty good receivers. Every team's got like some of those standout guys. Usually receivers are a big time position, so but I feel like every team kind of has those guys that just need to rise up out of like
Yeah, we're definitely slept on because I mean, if you just look at our stats and how we did last year, we went off like both of us. And for him being a junior this year, he's going to have probably my season last year, which is going to help him through college, and so that'll be good for him. So yeah, we definitely need to get noticed more though.
So you know, Gabe got a lot of notice on the recruiting trail. I mean, where do things stand with you? I mean, colleges already starting to take notice, maybe starting to chat with you a little bit?
Yeah, I've got like a few emails from some colleges. And
which colleges?
I got one from like Boise State, and then there are a couple emails from Oregon and stuff, and then little colleges, little private ones here and there. But we went to a Boise camp this summer, and I went along with him, and it kind of got like me noticed too. And like Gabe being such like a big time guy that they always kind of like see this guy and they're like, oh, who's this? Like, he's a sophomore. Like, this is like he could be something.
And that was your first camp too, right?
Yeah. And Gabe, where do things stand with you? You still got the 2 offers. Have you gotten any more offers or interest?
No offers, no more offers than those. But I've been talking with Cal Poly lately and some other small schools out there, so it's just staying the same right now. Nothing's really changed.
And my last question, I mean, Santa Ynez has some down years, but do you already feel like at this point the culture's changed? I mean, Santa Ynez football's back and more prominent than ever?
Definitely, because like the past years before, it's always kind of been like when I was younger, I'd come to like the high school games and they'd be kind of like blown out at halftime. Like I'd leave the games after that because it'd be like 60-7, and then this year we're kind of like that team that gets up on people, and then people want to see the games. So I mean, I feel like hopefully we're gonna just keep going up.
What about you, Gabe?
Yeah, I'll second that, because when I used to go to the games too, at halftime they would usually be blown out, and it's kind of like depressing to see your own team do that. But I'm happy that we've been doing really good for these past 2 years, and yes, I think we're bringing a lot of momentum and like good attributes to the school.
All right, this is a dynamic wide receiver duo, fresh out of Santa Ynez. Lorenzo J. Reyna with Lee Central Coast News. We'll definitely keep an eye on these guys.